We live, we live, we live.
What's going on? What's going on? It's been a crazy weekend. First of all, Happy New Year and all of that. It's the regular New Year.
Happy New
We
Year.
don't
Happy New
I don't
Year.
celebrate New Year until when is it? I think it's in
The
July.
third.
My New Year is in
Wait, you
July.
said till July?
Yeah, but what's it called, man? Happy New Year to everybody watching. This year we're trying to break 100 subscribers on the YouTube joint. So I'm gonna start off the
Yeah,
video
man,
by
definitely.
telling y'all to hit that subscribe button real quick before you even get into the details of the episode. So
Hey, but you look like you sleeping, bro. Come on. I can't even
I've
hear
been
you.
working the whole day. I don't know if it's my mic, but my mic is on full volume, so I don't think it's the microphone.
I mean,
Maybe
you're
I
not
just
the
need to
only one
speak.
working, bro. I've been working all day today, bro.
Man,
I
y'all
sent
niggas
one
been.
email.
I be working too, man.
I sent an
Yeah,
email today.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been
Look,
cooking.
look,
I've been cooking.
men at work.
These
Man, I
guys.
work. So I was cooking, bro. Listen, I just want to say, like, for all y'all that say African men and Gambian men don't cook, y'all lying, bro. Y'all lying. I don't know what kind of guys y'all dealing with, but we cook. I'm
This
over
guy.
here, eat chicken. The best chicken I ever had.
Listen, speaking of cooking,
And hold on,
Liverpool.
drinking orange juice and cranberry juice and water at the same time. Bigger, go ahead. Gangster shit right there, boy.
I was gonna say, bro. Speaking of cooking, yeah, I think let's just talk about the game that happened today.
Yeah, I was gonna
I saw the result.
Yeah, I was gonna lead up to it because they both played on Friday. So, it was a good that's when Ivan Toney got injured on Friday. Brentford beat
Sadly.
West Ham. West Ham are in the mud right now. But that Liverpool game against Leicester, they did not seem too confident, especially against a struggling Leicester side. So coming in today, Brentford were obviously missing their star striker, but they were on better form than Liverpool were. So Liverpool needed to come in today and try and, put their stamp on the game, but clearly it didn't go. It didn't go how they thought it would go. How do y'all feel about the game today?
Now, fuck that. I think Liverpool are trash. Like
This guy.
Brentford being in the form or not in form, that's not an excuse, bro. Because
I mean, it's not an excuse, but it's like Brentford are in form and Liverpool are not. Brentford have beaten United. They've beaten Man City. They've beaten Tottenham. They've beaten, I think, Newcastle even. So it's only Arsenal that beat Brentford in the top 6.
I was gonna say
on the flip side.
No, but I was also gonna say, like, with Liverpool, the Leicester City game, guys, they scored 2 own goals. Liverpool didn't actually score.
Like I even forgot that's where the 2 goals came from.
You're right. That's facts. That's facts. You're right. I forgot too.
That boy fast.
Yeah.
He the fraud.
He needs to be
He's gonna catch it.
investigated.
But like, because even for me, like, obviously I was away out and about and I saw the result, and in my head I thought, okay, Liverpool, this is your great chance to catch up to Chelsea that drew, Tottenham losing and whatever. Like, and for the fact that you lot was playing before they played, this was, your to set your marker and say, guys, we're on your neck. How are you lot gonna respond? And it would have given the other teams who are above them more pressure, but they've kind of fumbled the bag a little. Not even a little.
They did.
Like this was I'm not saying Brentford are an easy team to beat, but this was a very bad,
especially
loss.
Brentford at home. Brentford at home, you are right. They are very good against big teams. Like, we learned from last year, innit? So I can't say anything. But
nah, hold up. Let's talk about it again.
Exactly.
Liverpool. The reason they're a fraud is they had Brentford scored 2 goals that they ruled out for offside.
Is it?
In the first half. My boy scored a hat trick. He scored a goal in the corner, they ruled it out. He scored another goal, they ruled it out. And literally 2 minutes later, he scored another goal and that counted.
Yeah, so they could have lost by like 5. If all that. But then Liverpool also had
a goal that they ruled out offside.
Yeah, 1 goal offside.
Whatever that boy's name is.
Yeah.
Nunes.
But Liverpool definitely, I think, today, terrible game. The commentator said it. I think the thing about Liverpool is they look
It's
like
that
a
midfield, man.
completely they look like a completely different team from Liverpool of like 2 years ago, because the intensity is not there. The
No,
threat up
they
top
still ain't
is not
replaced
there.
Genie Wijnaldum.
Yeah, so it's looking very, maybe this window they need players. Cody Gakpo is not gonna be their saving grace, because like everybody says, their midfield is missing something, and I also think that their defense is missing something, because they're just like one bad performance or one injury away from a disaster.
No, but remember,
like Trent or
I was gonna say Andy Robertson pulled up the game against Leicester. That's why Kimmikas started. Or if I'm saying his name right.
And then today, Klopp made 3 halftime subs because they were down 2-0. And bro.
Nah, hey, I'm gonna say this now. Yeah. It was also like us against United at the start of the season. When Mikel made them early subs, I knew his head was gone. Klopp's head was clearly gone.
Yeah. Facts.
Klopp's head was clearly gone.
They tried to. They could have, like, the pressure. There was a point in the game where they were putting them under a lot of pressure. But I think Brentford did a good job in just defending and waiting for their chances. And Brentford's, I think it was their third goal goal. It was contested because they said it was a foul, it was a push, but those ones are 50-50, because it was kind of like a shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. And then like it knocked him off balance and he fell. But I think either way they called that would have been fine, but they gave the goal to Brentford. Liverpool were already, a goal down at that point, so it didn't really maybe they could come back, but it didn't really change the
Brentford did not
the game.
Brentford didn't really like sit back and like they played too, bro.
Oh yeah, Brentford, they never like just sit back.
Yeah, they played.
They defend well, but their midfield and strikers are always ready
This
to
chicken is still not
push
cooked
up the pitch.
But
so
I was gonna say my final thing is I hope Ivan Toney busts his case, you know what I'm saying?
I think he's injured. That's why he's not playing.
But if you know, you know, fam.
Oh yeah, you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Do you hear me? Obviously, I had to take him out of my FPL, man. I'm hurt. So Ivan, you know me, get better so I can slot you back up top. You know what I mean? Bro, I have him and Haaland, points galore, bro. You know what I'm saying? So Ivan, come back. But yeah.
Before we move on, Liverpool though, Klopp was crying after the game. He was saying that like Brentford were playing dirty.
Yeah,
and they set pieces.
He said that they were going to the limit with the contact that they were making in the box, like pushing and stuff. But bro, we see pushing in the box all the time. It's up to the ref to call that. I don't think that was a good excuse. Liverpool, it's like Liverpool just played. They didn't play good today. He should have admitted that. They weren't on their best.
Yeah. But he dodged the question when they asked him that.
Yeah, he threw like 3 or 4 different excuses instead of just saying, they were, the better team today. And I think that's what it was.
And yeah, because like, they were asking, did Liverpool play beyond their level? And he's like, I'm not really going to answer that. And Brentford were kind of playing. They were like pushing the line of like their fouls. Like it was. And that technically means that it's not a foul. It's just like you're playing on the edge, but you're not really making a foul. So technically it's not a foul. So I don't understand what he was crying about. And let's talk about how you had 2 goals that were ruled out offside for Brentford. Brentford scored 2 goals that were ruled, and by the same guy. The guy, So Liverpool had problems, but I think the Arsenal Joseph called it, saying that, clubs teams, like after a certain point, they burn out. And I think ever since he said that, it's been ringing true in my eyes, because Liverpool they just look shaky right now, bro. It's a whole team. At first it was Trent, but Salah's been shown out. Salah's a fraud.
I don't know about all that.
I
just think they need to spend. They're waiting for this takeover, this takeover to happen, and after that, I think
they're waiting for Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, so I think this transfer. I mean, this season, I wouldn't say, like, obviously it looks like they're out of the title race because they're about 15 points behind Arsenal or something like that. So
16.
16, yeah. So I think I
boy know
think
that off
this
his
this
head.
season they need to focus
Yeah.
on
Bro,
just
I had to make no. Sorry. I think it might be more because Chelsea's 16 points behind us. Yeah,
then maybe it's
I think it might
17.
be even more, bro. Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
17, bro.
But yeah, I think they should just focus on securing Champions League and then also their Champions League season. But
But
but yeah, I
even
think
that's
their league
gonna
is
be tough, bro.
yeah, I think their league might be obviously Liverpool fans will not agree with it, but I think their
Yeah,
league might be done
I
because
think. Do you know? I think. Sorry to cut you, but I was going to
nah,
just to add to that thing. I think in the next 4 games,
yeah,
we can kind of know that question. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because
but
in the next 4 games, if we hit 20 plus games and they haven't, let's say, if in 4 games, let's say they lose 2, draw 1, and win 1. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then everyone else is winning, then for sure. But I think they can save it, but they need to go on a win run.
Nah, they
Like
can't, bro.
Nah, they
Well,
can save it in
nah,
terms of
they can
challenging
save
for
it, man.
Champions League, but I don't think they can save it in
yeah,
terms of challenging for the title.
yeah, because
No,
like
but like,
we've been
no, but
saying
I'm
that
talking,
Liverpool
bro. I'm
can
talking
go on a
about
run
top
for.
4, bro. I'm talking about top 4, bro.
Yeah,
That's what
top
I'm
four
talking about.
definitely. Yeah, they
Yeah,
can definitely still make top 4, but I
I'm not
think
mad at
No,
that.
for first place, I
no, but
think
that's
it's done.
no. The reason why I'm saying that, and when I said that, I mean as in, if they want to get top 4, they have to go on at least 7-8 game run, at least, because other teams are doing well. Other teams are in positions that we don't expect them to be, and they are in a position we didn't expect them to be. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So they have to. They actually have to put on a run together. I don't know when, but
I
they
don't
need to
see
do
it
that.
happening though. I mean, I think they can. Okay. I think they can put on a run, but honestly, bro, I think it just
He's about to
depends
say
on.
something crazy.
I just think it depends on like Newcastle, bro, because I just feel like, bro, Liverpool are gonna have an up and down season. I don't see them because the way Klopp is talking, I don't see them fixing that up, bro. Van Dijk, let's just say he was at fault for. Oh no, that was the one they ruled off. So never mind. And that was not even the offside, bro. Like they were counting this guy's hair, bro. I was offside.
Yeah.
They gave them a pass on that, but I don't know. But I'm not really worried about Liverpool, bro. I think it's shaky for them. And it just depends on how Newcastle carry themselves. I think Newcastle is gonna be what determines if Liverpool can get in the top 4 or not. You know, in their next fixtures. I don't know who they play next, but yeah, that's that.
Right.
Crop of fraud. You need to stop crying, stop making excuses. Like at this point, it's just shameful, bro. Because the question they asked me, like, Club, do you think that Liverpool played below their form? He's like, I know where you're going, but I'm not really gonna answer that. You know, like Brentford did well. You know, they were really pushing the line with their corners, and it's like he was blaming the ref, saying that the ref was, I think for one of their goals, yeah, the one like MB was talking about, like it wasn't really it was a foul. So I'm like, bro, at this point, it's looking shaky for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Let's move, bro.
Let's move on from Liverpool.
Move on, bro.
So
who's next? Who's you lot want to talk about next?
We'll talk about the City game because it was before the Arsenal game. Then we'll go to Arsenal.
Yeah. Yeah, tired.
On
Sunday.
Man City played against Everton. They were what? We started the day 5. Bro, you're talking about the team I support. Saturday. I'm telling you, it was Saturday.
You sure?
Oh my God, man.
We played Saturday later in the evening.
Sunday, there were only 2 games. Like Chelsea and Spurs are the only teams that played on
Sunday. You right.
So we played Everton, and we had the chance to cut a lead to like I think it was 2 points before Arsenal got to play that day. When it comes down to the game, it's the same thing I said last week about this new formation we're playing. I hate it. I don't see how it. What
is this new formation? Sorry,
it's a 4-3. It's a 3-4-3. So it's three defenders, 4 midfielders across the pitch, and then 2 wingers and a striker.
The 3 up top.
I don't see how it brings out the qualities in the players that we have. I don't see how it makes us play better. All it does is I guess it gives us more possession. But when it comes to the players that we have, we play better when we have a narrow 3 midfield and 3 attackers up top. 4-3-3, we've won the league back to back with the formation. So why come this season and change the formation when we don't even have 3 solid center backs to play at one time? Why are you forcing yourself to play Ake, Akanji, and Stones when you can play 2 of them and then play 2 fullbacks and just secure that? Because we're playing 3 defenders. Kevin De Bruyne is now playing right mid, where he played for Belgium and had the worst World Cup performance ever. And that's what he's playing for us right now. Why would you put him in the same formation that he struggled with just last month? You can clearly see, I get when he's playing midfield, he can drift wide, but his position is in the center mid. But when he's starting off wide, there's no way for him to drift to. They'll just mark him out the game. And that's what Everton did. Then we have the 3 attackers up top. I don't like this formation at all. I think just go back to 4-3-3. It worked better. We had a lot of possession, obviously, going into the game. That's what you expect against Everton. But we created a lot of chances too. It's just at the end of the day, they defended really well. And when they got their chance to score, they had 1 shot, 1 on target, scored that goal. And then we just were terrible for the rest of the game.
Bro. Oh my days, I just saw the picture and I just want to say, I just popped into my head, rest in peace, Pele, bro. Oh my day. How have you not even said that, man?
I thought y'all already record last week?
I wasn't.
Nah, we haven't talked about Pele yet. We'll get to it.
I wasn't there, yeah. But sorry,
I'm looking at his picture right now, even. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I just want to say, listen, R.I.P. Pele, bro. Like, that was some sad news, you know, and I can say I never got to see him play, but I understood the influence when I saw his highlights and the kind of goals he scored and all of that 100%. Stuff. So
he was a
rest in peace,
different breed. He definitely changed the game for the better.
And skills.
And also, he's an idol for a lot of Brazilians, a lot of soccer players and football players in general, and a lot of black kids, whether you play soccer or not. Just the influence that he has on not just sport but just in general.
Culture.
His name is global.
Yeah, everybody knows Pele, bro.
Everybody, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Everybody knows Pele, bro. And I was gonna just to slot this in. Apparently, the FIFA president is gonna ask countries around the world to name a stadium after him. I support that, bro.
I do too.
I saw that, but we in Gambia we just have 1 stadium.
Call it the Pele Stadium. And I think honestly,
but listen, we can find, a little local pitch in that.
Name after cocktail.
Cocktail to Pele
Because the tackles that used to go on cocktail is the same one that Pele used to face. But I agree with that, because I hope we just don't his name doesn't just get forgotten, because if there's someone I understand the Messi, the Ronaldos, but bro, if there's one name, one person in football that really did it, bro, is Pele, bro. You know what I'm saying? His name has always been around, bro. We all grew up listening to Pele. There's a game called Pele Gambia and all that, So respect.
I think when it comes to Pele, with other football players that came before and passed away, the difference is that they weren't at, I wouldn't say at the peak, but they didn't have as much time in this technological social media era. But Pele, after his career, he has a lot of interviews, he visited a lot of places, took all these pictures, met all these superstars and stuff. So I think just because there's way more media of Pele out here, I don't think he can ever be forgotten, and he shouldn't. So
he shouldn't. I agree with that.
So sorry, I just saw the picture and it just popped into my head, bro.
I thought we already had an episode with before.
We talked about it when he was ill.
But now we have to show him.
Yeah.
But Emmy was talking about the Man City.
Haaland scored again. Is regular.
Andy.
Nah, you good.
Hold on, Emmy. Why the hell? No. Nah, look, bro. I'm tired of this nigga scoring, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you at this point. I feel like honestly, Like y'all don't really care. I don't think y'all care about winning the league at this point, bro. I feel like all y'all want to do is just holler to score every game, bro.
What do you mean?
I swear to God,
score
nah,
so we
bro.
can win
Y'all
the
niggas
league.
don't even care, bro. I don't watch City games, but I guess I was bored. I was on vacation, so nigga just sit down. I'm like, I'm watch fucking City game. This nigga, why not? I got this rocking chair. You know what I'm saying? I got this rocking chair. It's a very nice rocking chair. So I'm sitting here watching the TV. And I'm like, this nigga Hala not even doing nothing, bro. He's not even doing nothing.
He's not
This
there
nigga
to
just
do anything.
my point
Like,
exactly. Yeah,
he's
I don't
just
think
there
y'all
to
really
score
care,
the goal.
bro. I don't think
know
y'all
what
really care,
that
like
doesn't
if
make
y'all
any
do
sense.
anything, bro. Y'all just want this nigga to score, son.
He's here to score goals, to win us games, to bring us points,
But
to win the league.
y'all ain't winning games, nigga. That's what I'm saying. So
We
y'all need to
just
figure out.
We've won more games than you. The only team that has won more games than us is Arsenal. What do you mean we're not winning games?
Be honest though, bro. Be honest. Like I don't like this nigga. Like what?
He's our goal scorer.
Y'all just want him to score goals, bro.
When you guys had Ibrahimovic on your team, 36-year-old Ibrahimovic that barely touched the ball until it's time to score, it was the same thing.
Fuck, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. This nigga Highline, bro. I was watching that game. I watched that game,
Man,
bro.
he's just there.
He
to
is
score
just
goals.
there to
He's
just
not
score
there to,
goals,
he's
bro.
not
That's
there
it.
to that's what I said it last episode. He's not there to have 20, 30, 50 touches on the ball. He's just there to put it in the back of the net. He scored one goal. He was unlucky not to get a second, but yeah, like I said, Everton, they kind of adjusted to the game plan. And then one other thing that I keep talking about, I have to talk about this every week, is the fact that Pep just refuses to make substitutions.
That's true.
You see
Talk about
against Man United, they're not winning the game. They need somebody to score a goal. You bring somebody on at halftime. He scores the goal, you win the game. Liverpool today, although they didn't win the game.
You mean this guy?
Liverpool today, although they didn't win the game, they made 3 changes because they knew something was not right. And they scored a goal, but they still ended up losing the game. But you could tell that there was something that was not right in their team. Why is Pep Guardiola for the last 2 years has been crying to the English media, talking about how they don't protect the players are too tired, they have too many games, not enough subs. Now they give you 5 subs. You can make 5 substitutions. Your team is playing horrible. Your team is playing horrible for the majority of the game. Ever since the first goal, we dropped so many gears. We haven't been playing good. Make a sub. You have players like Foden, Alvarez, Gundogan on the bench, Calvin Phillips. Bring somebody on.
Cole Palmer.
Give them enough time. Cole Palmer. Give Cancelo. Give them enough time to change the game. Why are you waiting until the 85th minute to make 3 changes? Like the game is done.
He loves that number, bro. He loves that number.
I think that's one thing that I've never understood about Pep is his reluctance to. For him, it's like, this is the team I chose. Y'all got yourself into this problem, so y'all have to figure it out, and that doesn't work.
I think I was gonna say, I think his mindset is more of, you lot are playing this horrible. Like, you're right in what you said, but I think it's not more so like this is the team. It's just more so you lot are putting yourself in the situation. I want to see if you lot can get yourself out of it. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
But look,
I think
I don't really care.
Because you know why?
Go ahead.
No, because like, I remember there was a game I watched, and it hit like 75th minute,
good?
It hit like 75th minute, and I was seeing your players warm up on the side. But this guy just did not refuse to put anybody on, And then fast forward, I think a week or 2 later, I think it was the Man United game. You're 6-1 up, and then he subs everybody off. Man.
Everybody.
And then
they came back 6-3.
Yeah. And then I remember in my head, I was thinking, I was like, Pep, you normally, what you just did, you do it the other way. You if you're winning, you take off players bit by bit. You don't just shoehorn 4 players off at once. When you're losing, he will bring on 2 players, 1 sub. It's like, bro,
it doesn't make sense, bro.
And the thing is, it's the fact that you lot was at home as well, fam. Like, I thought you lot were winning that game. I didn't even bother.
Bro.
Like, I didn't. Bro, it was a bunch of 3 p.m. kickoffs. I was gonna watch one game, but then I said, City Everton. It's at City. I'm not watching that. I know what's gonna happen.
Everton have been playing. So
I ain't watching to their call.
Obviously,
equalize.
you would think we're gonna win the game. But right before they equalized, I think it was Lemon who said something in the group chat, and I said we're not winning this game. We're either gonna lose or draw, because I can tell when some bullshit is gonna happen. Like, I've watched enough games where it's like we could be up 2-0, we could be up 2-1, 3-1, whatever, but I can see that we're not leaving here with 3 points. And I said it literally 2 minutes later, they run up the pitch and score.
But wait, can I say, yeah? How did Damari Gray slip and get up? And no one closed him down.
Because we're playing 3 center backs who all want to be at the middle in the box to protect the goal. We don't have a fullback that's cutting in when there's a winger running down with the ball. So you have Akanji backtracking with Stones, trying to figure out which one of them is supposed to be the wide center back, and they just leave this guy to split.
I got a question. Like, we've been talking all this. None of this really matters, bro. Why did he start with that 11, bro? That's really the real question. Why did he put that 11 out, bro?
What do you mean? That's literally what I'm talking about. Is because of this formation that we're playing.
Oh, no, the formation can be anything. I'm talking about the personnel.
Bro, but this is the personnel for the formation. We're playing three defenders.
How?
We're playing 3 defenders, so we have to start 3 center backs. And our only fit center backs are Akanji, Stones, and Ake. So they had to start in the back.
To my point, where is Diaz? I don't know.
Like, Diaz got injured in the World Cup. He's back at the end of Rodri was playing. De Bruyne, Rico Lewis playing center mid. You see
That's what I was about to say. I saw that. I'm like, why is this kid playing?
He's supposed to be a right back, and he's playing center mid, so De Bruyne can play basically a right wing back. I don't understand.
But you got Gundogan on the bench. Why is Rico Lewis
Gundogan Gundogan probably would have benched anyways. It would have been, if we're playing 4-3-3, probably would have been.
What's the left back?
Sergio Gomez. Yeah, Gomez. He was on the bench. That's what I'm saying, bro. We have the personnel: Kyle Walker, Cancelo, Sergio Gomez on the bench to play a 3 at the back formation. It doesn't make sense.
So you're saying Gundogan couldn't play Rico Lewis' position?
No. What I'm saying is, what's it called? Gundogan would not have started this game because even if he played 4-3-3, he would not have started because Pep is trying to. It's like he's experimenting.
He's trying something new.
He's experimenting. So like,
and it goes back to my point. He does not care about the league. All he cares about is Haaland scoring goals. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I think I'm crazy.
Nah,
how you gonna experiment when you second, bro?
But you're experimenting at home against an Everton team that hasn't scored a goal in like 60 years. So I can see why it would be this game, but I still don't support this formation at all.
Do you think he's doing too much? Because you want to experiment if you're like 3-0 up, bro?
I think it's a case of, because he's been there for what now, 6 years, 7 years,
7 years, yeah.
So with us playing 4-3-3,
2016.
Yeah, with us playing 4-3-3 every season, and we won the league back to back. He just signed a new contract. I think he just got in his head, and now
he feels comfortable.
He's trying to see, okay, let me switch things up in this new contract. No, you've been playing 4-3-3 for 6 years, 7 years. We're gonna play 4-3-3 through your 8th year. So yeah, we dropped 2 points, 7 points off the top of. We're gonna talk about the Arsenal game next, but 7 points off the top after Arsenal won their game. Me as a City fan, I still believe we have a strong chance of winning the league because
I believe so too.
Normally, like in a regular season, it's the winter time that everybody drops points and we go on like an 18-game win streak. We didn't have our winter because of the World Cup. So right now is the start of our winter.
Are you blaming the World Cup now?
No. I'm saying right now is the, the 17, 18 game mark. Right now is where we're starting that. Last year, we lost to Newcastle right before it went on like a 14-game streak. So I think this Everton game, 2 years ago, it was Everton when we drew 2-2, went on a win streak. So I think but it just delayed our winter streak.
But I think can I just say your next 3 games are not easy, bro.
Our next 3 games are not easy, but they're easier than playing Everton and playing.
What's your next 3 games?
I would rather if you ask me this every season, I would tell you I would rather play Chelsea, Man United, and Tottenham. Tottenham sometimes than playing Brentford because I know the type of game that it is. I would rather watch us play against Chelsea than watch us play against like who was it? like Brentford, because I know the type of, we're gonna have 70% possession. They're gonna take 3 shots and score. But when we play against Chelsea, because we're on the same level, Chelsea will come out and try and attack us and give us spaces behind. We don't get that with like 16, I would say 15, 16 of the other teams in the league. So it's only about 4 of our opponents that I feel like is a 50-50, and I like those type of games. So I like this game, this midweek game against Chelsea. I'm looking forward to it because I like when we play big games. I don't like playing small teams.
That's going to be interesting.
But everything with defending though, man. There was that shot. What's his name? Pickford.
Yeah,
I think Pickford is starting to believe his hype that he's a good goalkeeper, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's starting to believe it.
I think their whole defense, after that first goal, I think they went into a different gear and they locked us up the whole game. So
yeah, that signing they did with Cody and Tarkovsky, like those were good moves for them, man.
To be fair, I never really rated Cody. I like Tarkovsky, so
yeah, same.
Yeah, me in it. But
I thought Cody was suspect.
Yeah,
but he's proved me wrong.
For my last Man City thing, Haaland, you're a funny brother, you know. You're a funny brother. I said it before we were recording, and I'm gonna say it, Haaland, you're a funny brother. That is what I like. I like players with personalities. Bro.
Yeah,
Do you know what
I
I'm
like
saying?
that. I like that.
It's just humorous that he's doing this in a football match, and he will probably just because I think I even saw a clip too where he got tackled and he started celebrating and all that.
Yeah, because right when we kicked off, what's his name? Godfrey basically fouled him, like stepped on his ankle, his shoe came off. So ever since then, he was like, they're beefing the whole game. So that's where all that came from.
I saw that. I said, Haaland, you're a funny guy.
Yeah, I like that. Because then now when we go to Everton and we're playing against them in their home, it's gonna be the same thing. I like stuff like that. So I can't be mad at that.
It, bro. And I know he was trying to do the Scouse accent, bro. I know it. I just listen. He could come out and say I was lying, but right now you was doing that Scouse accent, bro.
And what's the thing? What's the thing he be doing with his hair, bro? Like, what's going on with that?
What you mean?
Why are you watching that man's hair?
What you mean? It's on my TV, bro. Like, what you mean? Man, I'm looking at the TV.
See, everything you comment about us, you've done it before. Like Cavani wasn't out here with his puffs. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. But
right,
look,
so let's
City.
BK, hey, what?
Listen, man, y'all need to start, caring about being professional. That's all I gotta say. When I watched the game, bro, I'm not even lying. There was a chance when, like, I don't remember who it is. He had a chance to shoot. This man tried to pass Haaland, and then y'all missed the shot. Y'all missed the chance to go score,
bro.
So it felt like
he is our striker,
bro. But you got the chance to shoot. Like you can shoot.
I know what you're talking about. It's Mahrez when he was outside the box with a chance to shoot and he passed the ball. But like Haaland is our target man. He's the guy that scores all our goals. It's like when Ronaldo first came to United and Anthony and Elanga and Rashford, everybody was just, instead of trying to shoot, they were just looking to lay this guy up. It's something like that. Like you're going to have to get over it at some point. That's why I like when Foden plays, because okay, he will assist Haaland, but Foden wants his goals too. That's the thing.
Doesn't care. Yeah.
Also, do you think does Pep like Foden though? I feel like he benches him a lot.
No, he likes Foden. It's just the World Cup fatigue. He said Foden came back because Grealish barely played, so that's why
Foden played like one game, bro.
Foden played two games. He's still fatigued. I don't know how many games he played, but he's still fatigued. That's why he's not starting.
I feel like he always benches Foden, bro. No lie, bro. I feel
like Foden started more games than any of our wingers last season, and he was starting our games before the World Cup. So it's just like the last 2-3 games he's been benched. But bro, we have a lot of superstars on our team. Somebody's gonna have to bench
this guy. Man, let's go next time. I'm tired of hearing this nigga talking.
If somebody costs 100 mil and somebody else costs 50 mil, somebody else costs, and then you have somebody, Foden, who is tired, you're gonna play the players that you invested in. I don't see for sure. Foden is our best player, like in the wings. He's our best winger. So there's no reason for Pep to be like, there's nothing behind the scenes where Foden is benching. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, as soon as Raheem left for Foden, definitely your best winger. Definitely.
Yeah, as soon as he's 100%, he's I
Yeah,
won't say the
yeah,
first name
I'm
on
a
the
big
team
fan of.
sheet,
I
but
love
he's
Phil
one of
Foden,
the
bro.
first names on the team sheet.
Yeah, I love Phil Foden, bro. He's
But
such
nobody
a good
cares,
footballer.
bro. Let's go to the next one, bro.
You
Oh,
just
damn.
asked about Foden. You brought it up. So
Yeah,
what are
but,
you talking about? All right, what's
but
it
yeah,
called?
listen.
Let's get into
I
the
guess we'll talk.
Arsenal. Talk about the rest of the games and then.
Man, fam, for the Arsenal game, yeah. Listen, I wasn't.
You watched the game?
Yeah. I watched the game.
All right, just checking. You out of here talk about some stuff you didn't watch.
Nah, bro. Listen, I will find a way, fam, to watch that game. But with the game, yeah, bro. I think we started off very well. Like the control was immense. Like the tempo was immense. We'll get into the nitty gritty later, but I just want to give a summary. I felt that we kind of put our foot off the gas when we got 4-1 up, and I didn't like the substitutions, and there were certain players that I felt he should have taken off, but he didn't. It was fine. But in all, I think we were lucky for sure, bro. Like I will say it. Matinho, maybe I don't know, I'm butchering his name. The Japanese left winger, bro. Whole game he was killing us, bro. Killing
Wait, hold
us.
on. Who'd y'all play again? I forgot.
Brighton.
Oh yeah. Fraud.
Yeah. So like he was killing us the whole game. The goal he had disallowed was very unfortunate, but I was celebrating that shit. I can't lie. So yeah, man, listen, I wouldn't call it a lucky win, but it was a win that we made it tougher than it should have been because we was 4-1 up, and we did kind of give them breathing room. But I think it's a game that I think it's a game that Arteta will tell the boys, like, if we play like this with the upcoming fixtures, we will lose. Do you get what I'm saying? Or we're gonna draw.
See,
So,
I saw the game differently,
man.
bro. I saw it from the perspective as like y'all took your chances. Like all the other stuff is like, it's whatever, but you gotta take your chances, And when I saw it, like all like, y'all didn't really miss. I don't remember y'all missing that many big chances. So I mean, from memory, y'all took all the big chances y'all had. I think, and also with Nketiah being there, I was really trying to figure out, okay, how Arsenal going to do this? Who is Nketiah going to get y'all goals? So I was impressed with his performance. That's the one Odegaard scored in too, right? Because I know I'm getting the games confused now, but that's the one Odegaard scored, right?
Score every game.
Yeah, he didn't score every game, but what are you talking about?
He pretty much scores in every Arsenal game.
But,
listen, bro, it's the Factz podcast. We do with Factz, but he don't score every game, bro. He scored the last game. And Martinelli scored. Lamptey, I was kind of like disappointed with that Martinelli goal. Which one did he score? Or was it the Nketiah one, right? That he went. Then Martinelli went on Lamptey's side, and I think it was a cross.
Yeah.
And he headed it, right? If I remember the goal correctly.
Whose goal do you want to know? Whose goal? Eddie's.
See, I think it's Eddie's, because Nketiah, Martinelli went on the left and crossed the ball or whatever it is, and then Nketiah had it goal, right? Yeah. Or am I tripping?
No. So it was Martinelli on the left. He came down the wing. I think he cut it back. Someone shot. And then the keeper parried it, and Eddie came in ahead and stuck his leg.
It was Martinelli that shot.
Yeah.
I remember correctly. So I was impressed by it because it was a poacher's goal. So I was impressed with the performance, though. I'm not worried, but I was impressed with it.
But that's the thing. When I say what I said, I meant as in because I remember we were 2-0 up. I started to see like a little bit of signs where some of our players should have kind of came off. Like in my head, I was looking like, okay, Saka's getting tired. Granit Xhaka wasn't as physical and as demanding, and in terms of just his breakup play that he does for us in the middle of the park. I was looking, obviously, he took off Ben White and Zinchenko, which I wasn't really offended by. I think I would have rather him kept Ben White, but I get it to give Tomiyasu minutes. But I felt like the certain subs I would have liked him to do, because at that 3-1 stage, then 4-1, I would have rather had him bring on. I know it's like, why would he bring him on? But I would have rather had him bring on like a Marquinhos, where he's energetic, he's gonna work his socks off, and he's a fresh pair of legs in terms of just defending, because Brighton amped up the pressure like crazy, bro. As soon as they scored the second goal, bro, they said, forget about it. They just came after us, bro.
Decided
Matoma, bro,
turn into
he was
prime
killing,
Messi. He was
killed, bro. He was
cooking.
killing us, bro.
Yeah.
But and what's up with Saka? Saka getting tired in every game, though. Like, this is becoming a
Sorry?
habit. He's getting tired, like, in every game. He has to get subbed up because he's getting tired. Like, what's the deal with that?
I think I wouldn't.
The dude got asthma or some shit?
Nah, do you know what it is? I feel like with the way we play, like, you will get the odd player that gets tired early.
But it's always him, though. That's my point.
Yeah, but like, it's the thing. It's like, and I'm gonna take it back to Saka. Saka plays every single game, every single minute, every single game, bro. Saka plays. So I expect this from. I expect him to sometimes, because at the end of the day, bro, you have to understand that just because like that, sometimes mentally, when you're mentally tired, you start to see you physically then see it, and at the end of the day, it's like, that's why I want us to get a right winger to give him competition and to give him like a little, because let's be real, Marquinhos is not his competition, bro. Like, let's be honest. That's not his competition. He knows he's starting over Marquinhos every single game.
Where's Smith Rowe? I ain't hear you talking about Smith Rowe, bro.
No,
what's going on with him?
Bro, where's Pepe?
No, you see with you see with Emil, Emil right now should not be rushed, because why are we gonna rush him when, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm happy that we're not rushing.
I understand what you're saying. Explain yourself.
It's like this, yeah. Remember, he came back against United when he really shouldn't have. Came back, played, went to the warm down, got injured. We ain't seen him back since. And I take it back to the thing about Mikel and his, like, even Partey. Remember, Partey got injured, came back, rushed him, got injured again. Like, I don't like, and that's the thing about Mikel, yeah. When the player's fit, he just don't care. He will be like, yeah, you're playing. I don't like that. I actually want us to give these guys time, and like, if Emil, like, because I would rather have Emil come back towards the end of the month and him play for the rest of the season, and rather than him coming back now and maybe pulling up again and him missing another month and he has to come back again, and he's not been playing with the first team. He's not been training with the first team. The whole like, for him to click with the team, obviously it's going to be easy, but at the end of the day, it's not, because he's been out of form and we've gotten a bunch of new players, and do you get what I'm trying to say? And so I am happy Emil's not back yet. Let's not rush him. He is coming, he is fit, he is training, but he's just not going to be playing because he's not ready yet. So listen, I don't mind that, bro. Like, if Saka was, if one of our current starting wingers got injured, then I'll be like, yeah, bring that brother. Like, I was trying to say, come. Yeah. But as long as they don't get injured, bro, I'm chilling, man. Emil can come back whenever he's ready and we move. But I just want to say quickly, I'm not asking you like this, because it's a question. It's actually a question that I was watching a podcast and someone asked them. Right now, would you say the 3 best DMs in the Prem is Casemiro, Rodri, and Partey, yeah?
When it comes to DMs,
yeah.
DMs, yeah. But my
are we putting Rodri on current form or on previous?
Just in general.
Bro, even Rodri on current form, he's not playing.
Yeah. But then my question is,
nah, I'm fucking with you.
If you was to rank them, how are you ranking them in this season so far? Like, on current form?
This season gotta be Casa for sure, number 1.
Nah, Partey number one, and then Casemiro, and then Rodri.
Nah,
because
the reason Casemiro has scored. I mean, they both had played, but I feel like I've been watching more Arsenal games than City games. I don't know about Rodri, but I think for Partey and Casemiro this season,
yeah,
I won't be mad at Partey though, because I think he's pulled out some. Oh shit! Hold up! I just saw a commercial where the sofa can charge your phone. Well, these 2 hours are dangerous. But go back. Nah, it was crazy, bro. You ever saw that? You put your phone on the arm, and it charges your phone, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out to engineers that made that happen, though. But yeah, I wouldn't. I won't be mad. I won't be mad at Partey though. But I don't think Rodri can't go ahead of Casemiro.
Nobody put Rodri ahead of Casemiro.
Are we putting a World Cup? World Cup form?
No, because we're talking about Premier
that would
League,
be a Casemiro.
Yeah, no, but I don't.
So what? We're just talking about individual performances.
You can't compare Partey.
You can look at individual performances, but you can look at individual performances though. Ghana went far. What are y'all talking about?
But then for Spain, Rodri was playing as a centre back.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
So what? Who cares?
Nah.
No, but then I said who cares? But
even
like
then,
anyway,
I still would not put Rodri over any of them. But I don't think that's fair on Partey to compare him to a Casemiro who plays for Brazil.
Yeah.
With all those players around him.
That's his problem, bro.
What?
But I wouldn't be mad at Partey though, because I think that there's a game I remember he scored a winning goal. I don't know if it was the winning goal or it was the goal that get Arsenal back in the lead. I don't remember what it was. Where he hit that from the outside the 18. He scored. Yeah. He scored for y'all. So that's the only reason.
And this game, he won the ball back for their, I believe it was.
Nah, he was bro. As soon as he came up.
Casemiro does that too. I'm just saying, like, to put him ahead of Casemiro, because I was gonna say Casemiro has scored, like he scored to bring us back, but Partey has. I think he's done that twice. So
yeah. Yeah.
So I won't be mad at Partey being 1, Casemiro being number 2, and then Rodri number 3. I'm not mad at that.
One more question. Right now, is Ben White the best right back in the Prem?
No.
Right now.
He's good. I was impressed. Trippier's not a bad shot.
We're just like from the 15 games we've seen him from this. Because remember, when the season started, even me, I was like, oh, he's just there to fill in because Tommy has.
Nah, BK, he's not number 1, bro.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I think he giving it. I'm not mad at Trippier, bro. Nah, you good. I'm not mad at Trippier. You know what I'm saying? I think Trippier, I can give it a Trippier. Delo gotta be in the conversation though.
But bro, get it, bro.
Nah. This season though, Delo's
talking about Delo.
No, he gotta be in the conversation.
Delo hasn't played your last. Has he played your last 2 games?
Because the nigga, he's injured.
Okay, so how you gonna put him as the best right back when he hasn't played the last 2-3 games?
Because he missed 2 games, bro. It's been not 3. Bro. He's had a good World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cancelo didn't. You know what I'm saying? He played in front of Cancelo.
No, Cancelo was playing on the other side. What do you mean he played in front of Cancelo?
Cancelo, the first game was right back. Don't do that.
Bro. And then when Dalot got in the team, he's moved to left back. So
that's my point. He moved him to his. He moved him out of position.
Cancelo played left back the entire last season. So if
I'm talking about Portugal.
If Guerrero is playing bad, right, and you want to get rid of your left back, you're not gonna play Dalot left back. You'll play Dalot right back and play Cancelo. But Cancelo never left the team.
Guy, here he go with this lawyer shit, bro.
Bro. You cannot say Dalot took Cancelo out the team when Cancelo was playing.
All right, but he didn't play after he was on the bench the last 2 games of Portugal. He didn't play. Bro. What happened to that? What about that?
Didn't play?
He didn't play. He didn't start. We can check. We can pull it up. We can pull it up.
Lost, and Dalot was playing. So what you gonna say about that?
Dalot. Listen, bro. I mean, so who's gonna be your 3 then?
3 right backs?
Right backs. I'm not mad at Trippier being 1.
Ben White, and I can't put Dalot in there Because
You don't
if I'm
know
putting-
hate, bro.
fair,
Don't
I
put that
would
though,
I
bro.
would put that.
That's what
I
I'm
would put
saying.
that
Don't hate on the kid, bro. Don't hate on the kid,
I'm putting
bro. He
Dalot
nice.
in top
Defensively,
right backs.
defensively, he's been solid this season, bro.
way.
And he's been great offensively. He's given
I
assists.
would put that.
He's
I would
scored.
put that lot in there.
Scored. He's up
I'll
his.
put who's Brentford's right back? I'll put
Nah,
Brentford.
fuck that, bro. Nah, bro. You taking the piss now, bro.
Who's Brentford's
You
right
taking the
back?
piss. You don't even know the guy's name,
NBA.
bro. You taking the piss.
Rasmussen. I'm putting
Yeah.
Rasmussen over.
Nah, he's not getting on there, bro.
Oh, Ben White. Man
So
said
Big
Ben
A-
White. I mean, man said Dalot.
So we've got Trippier.
Oh, man.
I'm saying I'm not Trippier.
Yeah,
Ben White.
I like no, but I can.
I think
like
Ben
that.
White's been
Trippier-
good going forward, but I don't know about defensively. He's been like to be.
Nah,
to be-
defensively, he's
Yeah,
been.
we
I
got-
think
we
he's been
got-
better defensively.
We
Nah.
gotta touch on the Sunday games and get out of here. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
talk about Dalot.
No, to be fair, listen, let's just cut it with the Arsenal situation.
But now we gotta do it. You can't start. Let's just do it. I'm not gonna argue. So who y'all saying? Let's end
I
it.
said Trippier,
I'm
Ben
cool.
White.
Trippier number one.
Trippier, Ben White, and Mighty Cash.
Nah, fuck that. BK, what you saying?
Oh, man.
To be fair, I would say, to be fair, I'm gonna say Ben White, Trippier, and a lot personally.
Ain't nobody
Personally.
in there, goddamn.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
listen, I like that lot, man. I think he's very good.
I
so.
like
Yeah.
AC Milan, but I can't.
This
fuck with
nigga.
him no more.
All right,
But
go ahead.
because I was gonna say, obviously there's other players we could name, but I don't think any right backs have been as consistent as them three. And in
Yeah,
terms
exactly.
of
The consistency is what I was really getting at too,
yeah,
and improvement.
yeah. Because for me, not even improvement, but like just in terms of Ben White isn't a right back. Trippier, we thought because of his age and the team he was going, we didn't think he was going to be this good. And with that lot, his performances from last year to this year, Jesus Christ,
Facts, yeah, 100% different.
like Jesus, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I would put them three as the best. But I just wanted
Alright.
to see what everyone was saying.
So let's talk about the game behind me right here. You know what I'm saying? You can see the best player in the world right now, son. I'm not even gonna lie to you. In the Premier League, Haaland, I ain't trying to hear Haaland,
in
bro.
the world when Haaland has tripled the
I'm
amount
not
of
trying to
goals he
hear.
has.
I'm not trying to hear this, bro. Haaland, listen, I already told y'all what I think about City and what they doing with Haaland.
Man,
Is
just
cheap.
talk about your game. Why
But-
you keep coming back to us?
But again, bro, see, sometimes MB, with your point on Guardiola, I wonder what do the assistants. First of all, as a head coach, do you pick an assistant that agrees with you or sees the game differently with you? I would think it would be the latter because I once heard Mourinho said he doesn't want a coach that does the same thing that he does because there's no one that can do what he does better than him. So he wants someone opposite from him. So I would think that's the status quo that all these managers go with. But I don't understand how Southgate again can see how Rashford's form going into the World Cup and then not using. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm seeing what Rashford is doing, yeah, he's playing out his skin this season. He's playing well, he's consistent, but he was doing this before the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thing on Southgate. But on the Wolves game, just like MB was saying with the Brentford, Wolves has always been a tough game for us, bro. Wolves, Everton, Southampton. I hate these games, bro. I hate these games because for some reason, these teams, bro, they're gonna win the last minute. It's gonna be a 1-0 or it's gonna be a draw, an ugly draw where they just sit there, they defend. You press them, you get to their box, and you just moving side to side to side to side to side. So I always hate these games, but in this game too, Wolves they did keep more of the possession than we had in our previous oppositions, but they didn't really have a goal threat. If you look at the numbers, I don't really think you're gonna see that many shots on target. They pressed us at certain points in the game, but I never felt that we were threatened defensively. I was a bit worried because again, to start the game, Rashford was benched because apparently he was He was late to a team meeting. He overslept. So Ten Hag benched him, which I like. He's continuing that discipline from when he did it with Ronaldo and other players. So I was really impressed with that. Eriksen was a bit quiet this game. He ended up taking him off to bring Fred on. So I still think I think we still need another midfielder, bro, because I don't even know how old this guy is. He's probably like in his 30, 33, 34 right now. Eriksen.
Fred? Oh,
No,
yeah.
Eriksen. Yeah, so he had a quiet game, bro. He had a very quiet game. But yeah, man, there wasn't really a lot to go on, man. Rashford came and turned up the game, man. He scored 2 goals. One was ruled out, and this goal was just great, bro. I mean, it wasn't really hand, it was ball to hand, but they hating on my guy right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the body check, bro, MB, don't hate, bro. This was a great goal. Look at it, bro. Look at it, bro. Like he came in and he just pushed him like a little girl, bro. Like, hold on. Ah. So yeah, it was a great goal. It was a great game. I'm really happy that, because games like this, it's important to win, man. It's important to win games like this. It's easy to tie or just lose at the very end. So I was very happy we got the 3 points. And I don't know who we play next, but I know Arsenal is one of our next 3 games, but I'm not sure who's next.
Now, so we play you lot on the end of January, so 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know who your next. Yeah, I don't know who your next game is.
Yeah,
but to ask you, was you worried you was gonna draw the game, or did you feel like it was inevitable? You lot was gonna score. It just had to happen at the right time.
See, that's what I'm saying. Games like this, man, I always hate playing against Wolves, Southampton, because at Everton too, it's either gonna be a draw or they're gonna win it at the last minute. So, and it looked like it was gonna be like that too, because honestly, Martial wasn't really in the game. He had those. See, I told you, BK, when you were talking about Martial, I think he's a great player, but sometimes he has difficulties when things are not going well from him. He has difficulties of shaking that out and just scoring or pulling himself out. Well, like, okay, you see how teams win, you're not supposed to win, but you still win. Like for a player, Martial has difficulties of like scoring when he shouldn't score, or scoring in a game when he's having a bad game. He has to be in the game, touching the game, like having a couple chances for him to really like have a good game. So, and I worry, be involved. Exactly, he needs to be involved to score. And I worry about that as your number 9. I feel like your number 9 should always have that threat of scoring a goal. So even he was very
not in the game.
Yeah, even when you're not in the game, bro.
So game.
This nigga, that was a setup. I saw that at the very end. I saw that at the very end. I ain't gonna comment on that.
I know.
I ain't gonna comment on that.
I like, okay, so with the thing about Martial is when he first came to the Premier League, I believe he was gonna be the next big thing. But for the last 2-3 years, I've been wondering why he's still on United's books. I don't think he's good enough to play for your club anymore.
To be fair, he was injured for a lot of those times. He was injured, and I think with like probably the last 2 years is when they really nailed down his position as a striker. So I think before they were still debating whether he's a winger or a striker. I think really Oli nailed that position down. Because if you
like what, 27, 28, I feel like
not 27. He's like 25, 26.
Oh, I still think at that age you should already kind of know if you want to be the 9 or not. Like you had Cavani and them starting ahead of, he's 27. You had Cavani and them starting ahead of you. Like I get you're injured, but I think that also plays into it. You can't rely on a player that's always injured. For a team as big as United, I think y'all need to. I wouldn't say a 9, because I've always thought Rashford is your best 9. I thought he's a good winger, but I think when you guys play him up top, I think he's probably the best option you have running behind. He's strong on the ball. He knows where the goal is. So I think if y'all want to prioritize Rashford as your 9 and go into the market for like supporting, it makes more sense than buying another 9 when you have a player who's scoring like Rashford is right now.
See,
No,
go ahead, BK, go ahead.
No, because I was going to say, the thing about the whole like Martial 9 situation is you have to understand Martial hasn't, okay, he has. I'm going to be real. He has been given a chance, but then also he's had a lot of coaches that haven't, haven't really given him, because the thing about Martial is I always see him on the left. I sometimes see him behind the striker.
That's what I was getting at.
Like it's like he's not been given a whole season where you are the 9. Let's see what you can do. And also, he hasn't been keeping fit. So
that's true.
I'm gonna say, like, not maybe. We now know you need a starting number 9. But when remember when the whole conversation of me saying you lot should keep Martial or whatever, it's just like a player like Martial, he is what you want when you come off the bench, even sometimes starting, because he is such an intelligent player. He won't make you look. He hasn't made you look bad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, even if he's not been up to the quality that you want, he is not like listen. Let's take it back. We love Ronaldo, but Ronaldo was making some of your players look bad, and Martial, he does not do that for your team. He does not make Anthony bad. He does not make Rashford bad. To be fair, he's made Rashford better this season. Since he's been playing, look at the goals Marcus has been scoring, because he takes that selfishness of him dropping deep, collecting the ball, laying it off. Yeah, all of that little things that maybe you're looking at thinking, oh, like, yeah, that's cool, but he's not scoring. It's, it's the things that allow Marcus to do what he's doing. Because let's be real, when Ronaldo was there, he ain't dropping deep to collect that ball. He ain't doing the 1-2s with the midfielders. He ain't doing that. Martial is doing that. So I think you do need, listen, Mohammed, you've needed a striker even before Ronaldo came. And after
we needed a striker when they arrested Mason Greenwood, bro.
There you go, fam. There you
That's
go.
why I told y'all that.
Yeah. So I think, no. So I think, I don't know if he has any contract situation. I don't know what Anthony.
His contract's running down now. He might have 2 years left.
Yeah.
But to be fair with it, I don't know if he scored this game or the last game. The games are a little hazy in my head. But he scored one of these.
I think it was the last game.
Okay. Yeah, Rashford game assist.
Yeah, it was the last game.
But yeah, MBE Rashford, bro. But now, yeah. So for United, I think we're doing well, bro. I'm very happy with the progress we're making. I was telling this BK yesterday. I'm very worried about the whole sale of the club, because I feel like it's gonna hurt us, bro. So I am okay to accept that this window is gonna hurt us, but please try to sell the club. Have the owners in the stadium, watch a couple games before the season ends, bro. I think the priority needs to be to sell the club, complete all the paperwork, get these guys in, get them familiar with the structure, get them talking to Ten Hag.
Yeah, you starting to get these.
I'm saying, like, bro, like, get them out, because, bro, the longer if you wait till the season end to get these guys in, because
they might stay.
No, I want them gone. I'm talking about when you sell, like, the process takes too long, because you have to have the ownership and Ten Hag communicate. They have to communicate to know what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, because also the reason I don't know if you remember, I told you the reason that I think that Ragnick left is because Ten Hag didn't really like the structure that Ralph wanted. I feel like Ralph wanted a structure where he's gonna, like, not have all the power, but basically be in constant, and be in constant communication with Ten Hag. And I think Ten Hag's like, nah, bro, I run this. Let me do my thing. So you need to have those type of communications with the manager, get everything squared away, get his priorities going, so you can have a good summer window. So,
because can I just say, I think also the one thing that's going to be the thing that I'm going to be watching with Ten Hag is who he gets rid of, because I think
that's true.
I think your squad still needs trimming, just in terms of you've got listen, you've got bums on your squad still, like, and it's not a lot, but it's still, you still need to get rid of certain man, like, or certain man need to have their situations patterned. Do you know what I'm trying to
Nah,
say?
not
Like,
even. Nah, it's not. It's past the patent stage, but it's just people just need to be replaced. I think you need to replace Fred.
okay.
I think you need to. The Maguire thing needs to be situated. I think if he doesn't rate Maguire, which I think he doesn't, because
Yeah.
you know his excuse for playing Shaw was that you know the team played well. I'm not gonna say excuses. I still don't know Ten Hag's game in and out.
Yeah.
In the past, when the team is playing well, he doesn't change it. So if we're going by that, okay, touche. But my opinion is when your captain is fit, you gotta play him, especially when you're bringing a left back in. Now, to his defense again, in Ten Hag, he does like the left-footed side on the left, but still, that's still not an excuse in a Premier League game when you have a center defender fit and ready to go. So that just points to me that he doesn't rate Maguire. But we don't know.
Now, my last question on United for you is, are you starting to see your best 11?
No, because of exactly what we're saying. There's a lot of moving parts, man. There's a lot of moving parts. But I can tell you key players. Well, not completely, almost. Almost.
But you're starting to see who you trust, not him, but you as a fan.
100%. I mean, the only ones that I knew there, Delo. Martinez, and also Shadow Wan-Bissaka. They were slating him, but he's come back. And the reason I loved Wan-Bissaka ahead of Delo previously was Wan-Bissaka was a competitor. Yes, he's not great going forward, but when you're a competitor, you can always be in my team, bro. And he always competes, and you can see that in the last game too. So for me, Lindelof, Varane,
you see, bro, that's even someone like, you see what I'm talking about? You still have certain man just
I'm not mad at Lindelof in the Gambia, bro. So he's cool with me for life. You know what I'm saying? He's cool with me for life. I love my dude. You know what I'm saying?
And I want to also
Bruno
and MBE. I want to slot this question in. MB, how are you looking at this United team in terms of 1, top 4, and 2, in terms of, do you think they're getting that competitive edge back? 2 questions here.
Top 4. I can see them finishing 4th because all the teams below them are not playing good enough to where I'm like they deserve to be above United. Liverpool are not, Tottenham are not, Chelsea are not. So I think right now the way the top 4 is Arsenal, City, Newcastle, United. If it ends in some variation of that, I would not be mad at that. In terms of competitiveness, I think there's still something missing from their team, because when I'm talking about competitiveness, I'm always comparing the team with us, and I think if we play United right now, I don't think it will be as tough as it should be. So I think they're missing. When I look at their team, I think, like I said, I think they're missing one more like prolific attacking player. I think prolific attacking player. I think he's saying prolific. Rashford up top. They have Anthony. They have Ericsson, Bruno, Casemiro. They have a pretty good back line, but when it comes to their attack with Anthony, Rashford, I still think they need one more play. Elanga doesn't really shake people like he should. You know, he's not given that. I don't
should play ahead of that guy.
Yeah, and Garnacho, I think he's good, but I still think United need to go and spend on like somebody that is ready right now to play. Like I wouldn't be mad. Obviously, I would be mad, but like if they got like a Liao or something, I think that would make their attack
over
where
Felix
it should be, to the point. Felix, yeah. So a player like that, like I think you need one more more a player in close to or in their prime stages in the attack for you to be like, okay, now we're a top top 3, top 2, top 1
Sancho
team right
coming
now.
back, bro. Don't play with my boy Sancho, man. He getting his
Yeah,
head
I
right.
like Sancho, but I think it'll take him. He needs to up his game a little more for me to
Yeah, nah, you right. You right.
put him up there. But yeah, I think they're definitely on the right track. They have a good manager now. They're sorting out their back line and all of those issues that we're
And the
having.
team,
So
yeah.
I think there's just a couple changes away from being competitive to the point where I will see them as title contenders. Right now, I still see them as top 4 contenders, but we'll see how the season goes. Because they, like I said, they're on form, they're playing good. So after this transfer window, the way the games go will determine how competitive their team actually is with all the Champions League, Europa League, Carabao Cup, League Cup games coming. I think it will show.
All right, we'll do fraud and player of the week.
Oh, no,
Anyway,
wait, quick.
we got like I gotta leave in like 5 minutes, so I just
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
touch
No,
on the Spurs and Chelsea games, and then
yeah.
we can. So Spurs losing 2-0 to Aston Villa was not something I was
I
anticipating
forgot
for
these
sure.
Spurs, little
Yeah,
putas.
I was not anticipating that. I thought I wouldn't say it was gonna be an easy game, but I think a team like Spurs and the way Aston Villa, like they struggled their last game. I thought Spurs were gonna play well. I thought at least for my FPL sake, I thought Harry Kane was gonna get something. But the fact that Aston
Mohamed,
Villa have
Cuba,
gone to the London Stadium and left with 3 points and a clean sheet is crazy.
But MB, you watched the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. Yeah.
Listen, bro. I want y'all listen. I got $100. I got $100 in Monopoly money for anybody that show me Harry Kane touching the ball that game, bro. I did not see Kane with these eyes touch the ball, bro. I got
Man, nah,
$100 in
they locked
Monopoly
him out.
money,
They
bro.
locked him out that game for sure.
Bro, and Conte was losing his shit. He's like, how could
Yeah.
anybody tell us Spurs gonna win title contenders? Like,
Yeah, Conte is he still has beef with his board. Once Conte needs to either leave the team or realize that the team he's playing for don't have the board that he wants.
He needs,
You can't be complaining about the same thing for 3 years. Then you just know it's not gonna change. Like
but how do you
every
think the
time
players gonna feel here and that
Yeah,
though? He
every time
basically
you
called us
lose, your
shit.
manager is saying, "Oh, we don't have the correct players. We don't have the correct players." But like you've been saying that for like 2, 3 years. You just spent 250 mil in the last transfer window. So I don't understand
We
where
gotta talk
this
about that. We gotta talk
where
about that.
yeah, like you can't say you're not spending money when you have been spending money. So I
But I
think
see what he's saying too, though. But I
just
think, like,
a bad team.
bro, there's no
No,
point in complaining about it.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't see where he's coming from because he's complaining about not being able to spend money. You just
Bro,
bought Richarlison for like what,
not
50
even,
mil?
bro,
Like
Yeah,
you
not
you're
can
right.
even
sign
that,
your
yeah.
players.
Sorry. But remember when they signed Basuma, like,
Yeah.
Spurs fans were telling us Arsenal fans, look, he came to us over you, whoop-de-whoop, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
It's crazy, bro. And that game, they didn't really do shit.
I think Spurs' biggest problem right now is
It's
Conte and the
football
way he
heritage.
plays. I think the fact that he's such a defensive manager, even when they go play against Aston Villa, for them to be the team that
He set ups on the
is on
counter, yeah.
top, it's not. It's because you can't. Because Aston Villa are a better counter-attacking team than Spurs. So if Spurs go there with their regular game plan, which is to counter-attack, they're not gonna beat Aston Villa at that game. And then for Spurs to be the team that is on the attack, that's not their game either. So
Yeah, all their
it's
players are attacking players. They don't really have the players to
and
set
that
up.
is why Spurs every season they collect 6 points from Man City because Man City is the only team in the league that plays the type of football that Spurs is set up to play against. Because any other team in the league, United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Newcastle, they can easily switch to a counter-attacking team. But the thing about Man City is that we're so stubborn in our dominant, like we want the possession, dominant football. Yeah, like Spurs will always collect 3 points from us because that's the game that they can fully become Spurs. So I blame the manager. I don't think they have the best players, but I think it's the way the manager sets them out to play that is their biggest problem. I don't think he can always blame the fact that he's not buying players because you had these players at the start of the season.
Not facts.
Yeah, and then with the Chelsea game, Chelsea they took the lead in that game, but the way Nottingham Forest came back in the second half of that game, I think Nottingham Forest. I don't think if Nottingham Forest won the game, Chelsea fans would have been one surprised or had anything to complain about, because that second half Chelsea were nowhere to be found.
I heard Lingard did the halftime analysis.
One said Lingard.
You're taking the piss.
Yeah.
But now,
wait, because I have to go in. But I'm gonna say
let's do fraud. Yeah, let's do fraud. Let's do fraud.
So my fraud, I'm gonna give it to. Who can I give it to, bruv? I don't even have a fraud this week, but if I have to give it to someone, I think you're right. I did see that the Spurs game, or some of it, and Kane wasn't there. So, Harry, I'm a fan of yours, but yeah, this week you're gonna have to hold that. You're gonna have to hold that. For my play of the week is Martin Odegaard. Simple.
Nah, bro. Odegaard can't get that, bro. Not in front of Saka, and you should get Nketiah, bro.
Played better than Saka, bro. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
Odegaard has been the catalyst in that attack.
No, but do you know what it is about that? The reason why I don't want to give it to Eddie is because he wasn't really that influential. He just popped up when we needed him. So
he got the 14 on his back. That's his job.
Yeah, but for me, Martin was he set the tempo. Martin set the tempo for us.
I'm impressed.
Bro, you're only saying that because that Bruno and Martin.
Listen, Bruno got an assist last game. I ain't trying to hit this.
Bro,
these boys.
What's more important, scoring or assisting?
Oh, when Bruno was scoring, you wasn't trying to hear all that scoring stuff. Now you want to talk about scoring.
When Bruno was scoring, Martin Odegaard was the Arsenal player on loan from Real Madrid, so I don't care, fam.
Tomato, bro.
I'm joking. Go.
I'm going, man. My fraud.
Who's your fraud?
Oh yeah, you said Kane, huh? I think he said Kane. I don't know. He in Gambia. His Wi-Fi in and out.
Yeah. I said Kane.
I'm gonna give it to Southgate again, bro. After this one, I'll be done. I'll be getting it out of my system, bro. But I gotta give it to Southgate again, bro, because it's just bothering me, bro. It's bothering me to this day how this man didn't play Rashford. So I gotta give it to him again. My player of the week is Luke Shaw, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me give a shout out to MBE, Marcus Rashford, but Luke Shaw. When we played against Burnley, I was impressed by his game, but I'm like, it's a championship side, I'm not really like, at a certain point, you can see Burnley kind of gave up too, because they knew they lost the game. So, and they had like more important things to worry about. So you can see they took the foot off the gas. But to play it against this Wolves side, they were pressing us. And let's not forget when Traore came, he was running down that left-hand side, which, Shaw sits in the left of the defense. So he played well. Offensively, he was still good. He kept possession really well, distributed really well. And I felt like in all the duels I saw him have, he didn't really lose any of them. So, my player of the week is Luke Shaw. Shout out to you, my guy. Big dog.
All right. My player of the week. Well, no, my fraud of the week is Pep, because I need the subs. I don't really care about. I care about the formation, of course, but like I think the subs. I need you to make more use of the subs you've been crying for.
Yo, I'm off. Yeah.
And my player of the week is gonna be Wissa, because I think to come in and substitute for Ivan Toney when he's out, and to play against Liverpool and put in that performance, I think he deserves to be my
who? Oh shit.
Wissa, yeah.
Oh, we still on?
Yeah. Wait, is it done?
Oh no, we good. I thought I ended it. We good.
So yeah, that's it for the episode. Hopefully by the next episode we would have wrapped up the next game week, and then on Sunday I think it's EFL Cup or League Cup or FA Cup or something like that. So we'll see when we're gonna record next. But if you watched this episode, make sure you hit the like subscribe, follow us on Instagram. All the social media stuff gonna be somewhere down there, I believe. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
get it popping, and yeah, I'm gonna mess with y'all later. I gotta go to the gym. My friend is waiting for me. I've had them waiting for like an hour. I'm about to get cussed out, but it's all good. It's all good.
I love.
All right, peace out, bro.